Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure for me to be here with you again. Welcome to the third encounter of English conversation classes. And my name is Miss Melissa Ospina, and I'm happy to see you again. And I hope today's class we can learn a lot from CAE exam, but also to practice each one of the stages for today. In this moment, students are taking some minutes to watch the videos, and after that, we are going to start doing our presentation and practice of each one of the skills uh, for today's class. So, uh, hi Julian and hi Jainer.
Hi,
Welcome
teacher.
to the class.
So, maybe a second.
I already said on the video that this is the time for you to watch the video. So watch it and then we'll continue with the explanation, right?
Okay, miss. I'm going to watch the video.
Okay, we start right now with the explanation of each video. I'm gonna do a really quick introduce about what the CAE exam is. Um, Well, Julian had been on the class since day one, so I think that you would know more about what's the exam about. So Jane, very close attention for you to get in context and can do today's activities, right? So first of all, you need to remember or remind is that the CAE exam takes about 15 minutes to work 15 minutes for you to do it. They are gonna focus on they are focused on evaluate your grammatical skills, the communications, also the vocabularies and the fluence and the pronunciation that you have. So it means that it's completely an speaking exam that you're gonna be evaluated by two examiners, like the assessor and the interlocutor, and they are two persons candidates for do the exam. So today we have the amount of person to practice because in the stage 3 and 4 we need to do a collaborative activity. So taking into account that the first part is about personal information and the second one is about you to give information and describe pictures and image, today class is about step 3 and step 4 of this exam. So Julian, let me know what you learned from the video that explained the step 3 of the exam.
For example, 3 times for what's happened is so natural and community natural. So what topic? 2 minutes for tax, 1 minute for conclusion. So two topic, do not understand, always give reason and relevant language. So three topic, not forget basic English in not share. So no, no pude ver más, pero
Okay.
pues
Jainer, what you got from the video? Jainer? What information you got from the video?
Okay, man. So sorry because I couldn't watch the video one. So, but I could see that the first video is an explanation about the fix it, and the other video is about the CIED and how examiner examiner is taking part about when they are in a practice with two person. So really, I don't remember.
no hay.
Okay. Well, all of you give some tips and some details, but I'm gonna try to explain you deeper. So the step 3 is based on a peer activity. I mean, it's like collaborative. You need a person. Um, it's like the interlocutor or the assessor uh, is not involved on this part. No está involucrado en esta parte. It's about you two, the two candidates that are gonna start talking, and it's about 2 or 3 minutes per person. So the main idea is that from structures that the assessor shows to you, you start discussing about a topic. So it's really nice because this is the moment, like a debate, where you are gonna discuss about that if you are agree or you disagree with the idea of the person. So you have to take into account that because that's what we are gonna practice now. So the last class I was giving a punctual tips and was like most of the time people think that give complete answer means to speak a lot or give like many ideas, but no, complete answers is about the right connectors with the right ideas to make my intervention comes sense, para que mi intervención tenga sentido. So I need connectors and the right words and the right vocabulary to do it. So that's necessary for you to take into account. And now that you are gonna expose and you are gonna express the ideas based on a chart that I'm gonna show to you. Most common of the most common mistakes that people make is that they don't they use basic English, utilizan inglés básico, and they don't sound longer, like they don't do a longer speech. So that's
Mm.
mistake. That is a mistake. Or the other mistake is that people don't do the complete uh, intervention. So it's not necessary for you to give conclusion. No es necesario que concluyan las ideas, o sea, de una conclusión del tema. But what is necessary is that anything that you say has a support. I mean, you have to give the reason. So, for example, if you say, I love the pink color, you have to say why. What's the reason for you to like or love the pink color? So I can say, give me a second, Julia. I can say like, okay, I like pink color because since I was a baby, that was the color that I always use, or because pink color makes me feel fantastic. So you see, I'm giving reasons, I'm supporting my ideas, right? So that's what step 3 is looking for, that you have the ability, that you get the ability to support your ideas by reasons and giving also like the correct arguments. So is that clear, guys?
Yes, teacher. So now,
Okay, Julian, let me know.
eh,
Yes,
digamos, lo que
question.
nos vamos a hablar depende, digamos, ya te puedo dar como la solución de la actividad pasada, ¿sí? La tarea que nos dejaste para el día de hoy, ¿sí? ¿Me sirve?
Yes, at the end. No, 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 no. At the end, al
¿Ya?
final, yo lo voy a evaluar, sí. Pero lo que vamos a hacer ahora es del examen, una práctica del examen del Speaking of Cambridge.
Mm,
Remember? That's what I'm explaining. Eso es lo que estoy explicando. The step number 3. La parte number 3 of the exam. Right?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, okay, okay.
So, you have any question about this stage? ¿Tienes alguna pregunta de esta estación?
No, I don't have any question.
Okay. So for Julian, eyes on me. Look at this. I'm gonna show you a question, or I'm gonna show you a topic that has many topics around. For example, okay, I'm not gonna give you the example. You are gonna see it in some minutes on my screen. But I give you like a topic like, okay, where is better to travel? ¿Dónde es mejor viajar? So I'm gonna give you subtitles like a car, a bus, an airplane, or a motorcycle. So you have
For
four
example,
ideas, right? So you are gonna discuss from your point of view what is the better way to transportate for you. So I'll say, no, I think that the better way to transport or to move from one place to another is the airplane, because
for
in the
example,
airplane you listen to me,
for,
because in
uh,
the airplane you use less time, toma menos tiempo, the airplane is organized, I like airplane. So I give the supports and the reason for me to desire say that the best way is for airplane. But then can Jainer says like, okay, I'm not agree with you. Después Jainer puede decir no estoy de acuerdo, because I consider that the best way to move from one place to another is using a car, because a car is secure, because a car is, you decide whatever place you go. So you got the idea what we are gonna work? Yes or no? Let me know. Just say yes or no if you understand what we are gonna do.
yes, teacher.
Yes.
So,
So in yes,
yes,
okay. So I'm gonna show you my screen. Voy a compartirles mi imagen now. For you to see the topic that we are gonna do now. Give me a second over here. And this is the one. This is the topic that you are gonna have to discuss. This is the prompt discuss that you are gonna start. Este es el tema a partir del cual van a discutir ustedes. I'm not here. I'm just
5 points.
looking and checking what you are talking. So listen, it's necessary that your discuss becomes prompt, que tu discusión se vuelva precisa. You are not gonna start navigating. No van a empezar a navegar o a viajar por ahí with no concrete ideas. No, you have to use the right connector to give ideas that for you to make understand what you think, right? So each one of you is gonna have 2 minutes. How many minutes? How many minutes are you gonna have to do your intervention,
Mm,
guys? How many? 2 minutes.
two
2 minutos
minutes.
van a tener to talk about the answer that you have for this question. So here on my screen, I'm gonna show you the time. When I show you the time back, it's because the time is over. 2 minutes, the time is over. And the other person, without me asking, sin que yo le pregunte, is gonna say, okay, I agree or I disagree with this person. Comienza la otra persona a decir, estoy de acuerdo o no estoy de acuerdo, and give the reasons. Right?
Yeah.
Questions?
Eh, el tema es de la movilidad, ¿cierto? Y vamos a dar como de por
What?
qué
Repeat,
tal, tal,
please.
¿sí?
You're talking in Spanish.
Spanish.
It's not possible.
Please, 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 please. ¿Sí?
No, 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 no. Try to say in English, not Spanish. I don't like Spanish, just English.
Okay, I have a question. So the topic
Uh-huh.
is the mobility. Yeah?
The topic is here that I have over here. Look at this. This is the topic. How difficult might be for people to make these hope and dreams come true. Look at here. So, which dreams and which hopes? ¿Cuáles sueños o esperanzas son difíciles de convertir en realidad? Buy a house, visit a country, becoming a sports star, getting a car, or traveling to the moon. You
Yeah.
see, I give
Yeah.
you the options, and you can say, okay, I consider that the most difficult thing for the people to come true is the dream of traveling to the moon, for example. So you say the reason why you consider that. Clear? It's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Jainer, so you are going to start with your ideas and you are going to have 2 minutes. Jainer, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Okay, but
Okay.
let me see the topic, please.
Okay, I'm
Your
going to tell you now.
screen.
This is the topic. So I'm going to repeat it again and we start. 1, 2, and 3. How difficult, Jainer,
Okay, so
might it listen. After I read, you start giving your intervention, right? So I'm going to start doing the question. How difficult might it be for people to make their dreams come true? Which dreams? ¿Cuáles sueños? Buying a house, visiting a forest country, becoming a sports star, getting a car, or traveling to the moon. Okay, sorry, Jainer, this is the time for you to give your idea.
okay, so my APM or hello
Yes.
everyone. As you know,
And
my
you
name is
have
Daniel.
to,
Okay, I think the more difficult for people or the dream that it's more difficult to become true is go to the moon. So really because we can say that not all people can go to the moon because they don't have money really because they don't work in the NASA or another company that can carry them to them. So I think to building a house is a dream that is common. It is a dream that is easily to come true because many people are. We can say that yeah, many people have a house, getting a car. Really, they can they can buy the car. It's no impossible. It's not difficult. Become an sports star may if people practice some sport. They can be an star in some sport. Because in foreign countries, many people is, if have money, if they work so hard, they can go for some country. It's not difficult, really. In my opinion, it's not difficult. But the only option that I think is very difficult for people is go to the moon, really, because nobody have the opportunity to go there. So okay. Um,
Okay,
the
Julian.
time is getting on. Join us.
Julian, are you agree or disagree with Gainer?
Uh, um, mm,
Please for me.
great, great. The topics on the internet. So, for example, getting a car is very easy. Traveling the moon is very difficult. This is really impossible. Mm, so so this money and the very difficult dream to release. You are the son of the king, for example. Yeah. So become an sports star. Is the truth for money and a life so difficult science is not easy for any young. What is cualquier persona, yes, any young. But with hard work is possible. For example, the Ronaldinho, yeah, with the dream is possible. So visit for countries is very easy. For example, visiting the motorcycles. For example, for me, building a house is difficult. So the work is very complex for money. The building a house. So yeah, on a great, on a nice grades for tips.
Okay, you took 1 minute 35. It's okay. Well, guys, recommendation for you. Listen to me. You two make a mistake on the following thing. You didn't give enough reasons. It's like you say like, okay, this is difficult and this is easy. You mention like this is difficult, this is easy, this is difficult. Most of you
For why? Yeah.
are most of you agree, ustedes dos acordaron that the most difficult is to go to the moon. Excellent. That it's okay and I respect your idea, but you don't give enough reason, no me dieron razones suficientes to convince me, para convencerme that it's really difficult, right? So that's what is necessary for you to practice. Why? Because
Yes.
speaking CA exam of Cambridge is an exam just focused on how much English you speak. Ellos nomás les interesa qué tanto inglés hablas tú. You can say whatever things that maybe are not real, but that you have the ability to connect to use the right connectors and the right vocabulary. That's what they are looking for. They are not looking like for you to have the real answers or things like that. They just want to check your skill of speaking. So, Jainer, I like that you use connectors. Like, in my opinion, I say that's good because that helps you to connect an idea with another. That's a good activity. Excellent for that part. And Julian was very fluent, where you were more fluent than the last class. So congratulations for that. Just keep working on you to be able, sigamos trabajando en estar able, es como,
So
ay,
teacher, I
¿cómo
need
translate?
more vocabulary for me. So
Yes.
this is the more words
I,
for this.
I forgot how to say able en español. Able is like apto.
What?
Estar apto
Disponible.
para dar razones convincente. Ok, es difícil ir a la luna porque necesitas trajes especiales, porque es muy costoso, porque necesitas comida diferente, porque necesitas entrenar tu cuerpo para ese lugar distinto. ¿Sí ven? Y ahí comencé a dar nuevas ideas y que pueden
Mhm.
soportar, dar razones fuertes de por qué ir a la luna sería más difícil. But don't worry because this is a class for you to learn and just to take into account. Miss Melissa, how can I work on that? Finding vocabulary, listening music. I was telling you, like, if you download an application that is called Duolingo, there you can learn a lot of vocabulary. And connectors. Connectors are really important for you to make the sentence become sense. Is clear?
Yeah, teacher. Connectors,
Okay.
sentence.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Very good.
clear. Clear.
In the part
Okay.
number 4, en la parte número 4 de este examen, if you watch the video, no creo que hayan alcanzado a ver el video, sin embargo el video era un ejemplo de how the people evaluate. So in this moment, you don't speak in this moment, the assessor is involved, está involucrado. So I'm here. So I'm gonna be the person who is gonna ask you question, and you two are gonna give your opinion about the question, right? So it's the same. Let's suppose that I say between the ice cream and the juice, what do you think is better? And Jane say, okay, I think that the better is the ice cream because the ice cream give a... So you, each one of you are gonna have 4 minutes. Tienen 4 minutos to speak about the answer of the questions that I make to you, right?
Yeah, teacher.
How many times you have to talk?
So long.
4 minutes. 4 minutos to answer the question, right? It's longer, es más largo, so you need more arguments. Julian,
Mm.
you got it? ¿Entendido? Let me know because
Well,
I'm now with you. Estoy con ustedes, so I need you to say, hey, I don't understand, explain me again.
what is the
It's
question,
necessary
teacher?
for me.
For
I'm gonna do it now. Yo la voy a hacer.
uh,
But you are not looking my screen anymore because not looking, just listening. And Julian, I need you to turn on your camera, please. Julian,
¿no me dice que la apagaras? Turn it off camera.
we cannot see you. Can you turn on the camera, please?
No, I see.
No, no, I
Teacher.
can't.
Yes, no.
I see Jainer. So le doy a Jainer.
Yo me
Well, let's start.
sí,
See,
no sé, yo los veo a
So
todos. Yo me
I can see it to Julian and I can see it you too.
you can see
I
Julian.
can see.
Can you see Julian?
Yes, I
Yeah.
can see it him.
Okay, I don't, but don't worry. Let's start. Let me see. Okay, the first question. And Julian, you start giving the answer. I'm not gonna repeat the question. I just do it one time, and Julian give the answer, and Jainer immediately continue with his answer. Okay.
Okay. So one.
So, Julian, listen to me. How important is for people to have dreams?
Repeat, teacher, please.
How important is for people to have dreams?
For example, the heart dreams is very important for your lives. For example, my life is my dream is the teacher in future my country. For example, yeah,
You have 5 minutes.
uh,
You have to speak during 4 minutes, sorry.
more minutes.
4 minutes.
For example, in my dream, um, I traveled to London and you see you the dream. For example, visit Manchester United. For example, the keep in my dream, in my passion. So, so I need to um, move it so aeroplane for this moment in my job. This is the very difficult for me for my complete the dream. So now this is for a long time. This is the what is ahorrar, teacher?
What?
What is ahorrar?
To save money.
Send money for this visit the country. Okay, not more to say for this team. Not to say.
Okay, Daniel.
Okay, it's very important that people have the dreams because, in my opinion, we like human, we need to take some goal to need to focus on something that we need to get in their life. So really, because if people don't have dreams, may I think they can live well. So they can feel not, so may I don't know how to say it, but may I think if people don't have dreams, they are not feel some sexy emotion in their life. So really, because when someone has some dreams, they are going to work for these goals. They are going to work for these dreams becomes true. I think it's very, very important that we came to we can have dreams for be better, to improve what we want to do, what we want to get, what we want to yeah, what we want to get really. So
Okay, perfect. Okay, most of you have to keep working on that time. Eh, Jainer, you try it better, lo hiciste mucho mejor. Your idea sounds more organized now than from the step 3, so that's good. Keep working on the same. Organize your sentence, your idea with connectors, and it's gonna be easier for you to sound fluent, para que suene más fluido. Julian, you have to keep working, pay attention. You take less time, but you have to keep working on, for example, you at the beginning you give the correct answer. Empezaste diciendo la respuesta correcta, como cuál. Like you say, like it's important because people need to have dreams, something like that. And then you start giving an example of your dreams. Comenzaste a decir cuáles eran tus sueños. And
Exacto,
you,
porque me perdí.
ajá, saliste de la pregunta. So
Sí,
the assessor, the assessor or the interlocutor, maybe it's gonna be like, what? That's not the question that I did for them. Puedes hacerte que la persona que te está evaluando, el asesor o el interlocutor, diga, no fue la pregunta que te hice. Entonces, mantenerte siempre como en esa línea. Si te están preguntando, why is important, all my reasons are gonna go around, van alrededor de, give the reason of the importance to have dreams. They are not
mhm.
asking me about my dreams. No está preguntando de mis sueños. That's the
Okay,
only
teacher.
thing to take into account. All of these recommendations is with respect. It's not for you to make you feel bad, seriously. But it's necessary for me to say it for you to make the corrections. Solo lo hago para que aprendan un poquito más y hagan las correcciones. Because,
Mhm.
for example, me as a student, como estudiante, it's necessary for me, cuando yo estoy cumpliendo la función de estudiante, porque también soy estudiante, it's necessary for me to know in which part is I'm doing wrong, qué es lo que me estoy equivocando, because then I'm gonna be on the bad things like for the whole time. So really it's by respect and with the best intention for you to grow on the learning and speaking. Okay,
Okay.
guys, well, this was the activity for today. So my friend, I'm gonna give you the homework for the next class, and in the last 3 minutes Julian is gonna give us is gonna show us what's his favorite song and the reason. But for Julian and for Jainer, for the next class on Friday at 6, you have to come ready, tienen que venir preparados to have a debate, para tener un debate. The topic is
Debate.
abortion. Sí, el tema es el aborto, abortion. And Jainer is gonna be in pro, and Julian is gonna be con, right? It
Con?
doesn't mean
What is
that
con?
that's the real. Eso no significa que es la realidad de que estás en pro o en contra, pero yo necesito que Jainer traiga argumentos como si estuviera en pro y Julian como si estuviera en contra. Ahora no voy a escuchar si estás en pro, si estás en contra. It's not important for me. What is necessary for me to know is that you have the ability to defend your ideas. Okay? So
Okay,
I'm
teacher.
gonna
Okay,
repeat
yes.
the topic. Repito, el tema abortion.
El agua.
Jainer is pro. Jainer está a favor, and Julian is con. Right? So you are gonna
Okay.
fight. You are gonna have a discussion the next class. I'm not gonna talk. Yo no voy a hablar. You are gonna defend each one of the ideas that you bring to the class. Tienen que defender cada una de sus ideas. So you have a week. Tienen una semana to fight. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Any question?
Okay, okay, Vince.
Eh, uh, no, no, teacher.
What?
No. Okay.
Any question? No. Okay, so Julian, now let us know what's your favorite song and what's the reason for that song is your favorite.
So now
And
I can
Jainer,
say.
sorry, I explained you. It was the homework for the last class. So let's listen to Julian that did it, right?
Oh, sorry, Miss. I did the homework too because I watched the video that you had last time. I know that we have to show some our favorite song and why we show this song. So I can share with you one song. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Julian, start.
So now I can say I have two songs, and they are currently my favorites. So I have several that are really good. So both are special for to me. So one, Imagination of Force to the People. Two, Circles, the Post Malone. So my first song is because it makes I feel that in my problems I go and I have a keen lengthened harmony in my life. So I have worries and they makes me feel at peace and especially tranquilly. What is tranquility? Tranquility? Oh,
What?
teacher. What is tranquilidad?
Peace.
No, tranquility. No?
Your
Okay,
peace.
please. Yeah. So, and the second song is has a classic medieval. So the remix for me in my teens, the true is the song is really great, and I listen to I love the free time, especially when I'm finished working. So the yeah. So the second song is beautiful. This is great, really great for me.
Perfect. That's really
So
nice. So the first one is for you to get calm and peace, and the second is for you to work better, right?
yeah.
Now, Jainer, which are yours?
Okay, so my favorite song is Hero. I think you know this song is the singer
Yes.
is Enrique Iglesias. Really, I love the song. It is very beautiful because it's a romantic song. Really, I love the song because this song made me feel some in love or something like that. Made me feel so happy really when I heard this song. When I listen to this song, I feel so good really. Um, and the music, the rhythm is very beautiful. Um, so there are a lot of work, but I want to say that I love Enrique Iglesias' music. This is my favorite song.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Love,
Well,
lovely songs are my favorite ones too. So,
Oh,
okay,
thank you.
guys, thank you because you did your homework, and I'm so happy to see you again. Hope to see you the next Friday. Don't give up because remember that we have 8 encounters. So that's important because you have a high score for your course. So don't miss it up. Thank you, and the best
Okay, Miss, thank you so much for
so,
your knowledge,
partner,
for sharing with us.
bye bye.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Teacher,
Bye
bye
bye.
bye, partner. Yeah,
Bye, Julian. Bye,
bye. Bye
Nils.
bye.
Bye.